Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron, hope you're having a great day or night in Jesus. We're looking at differences in the Legacy Standard Bible put out by Master Seminary John MacArthur and the traditional King James Version that has the overwhelming number of Greek manuscripts behind it, and on and so forth. And we've done several of these videos. We're in Luke. We're kind of working our way. We started in Revelation, working our way forward, because I started one time in Matthew going this way. I want to make sure I covered them all. Let's get started, and let's go to 2342. We're going to see how, again, modern versions usually are taking away from the deity of Jesus Christ. Again, thanks for being here. So 2342 in the Legacy Standard, and this is the thief on the cross, and he was saying, Jesus, remember me when you come in your kingdom. He was saying, Jesus, remember me. It says, and he said unto Jesus, Lord, that's God, Darrell Bach, others, God, remember me when thou comest into thy kingdom. So you can see it takes away the fact that Jesus is God right there. Isn't that amazing? So it's terrible, actually. Let's go with the handy dandy thing here. This one is just fascinating too. So Legacy Standard. Now there was also an inscription above him, Jesus on the cross. This is the King of the Jews. Some of you already know what's missing here. And a superscription also is written over him in letters of Greek and Latin and Hebrew. This is the King of the Jews. So one's for the whole world, one we don't even know. You know, the known world of the Mediterranean, on and on. That's pretty egregious. All right. So let's go to 2264. We see not only does it take glory from Jesus so often, it denigrates even sufferings. We'll start in the King James, and it says, and when they had blindfolded him, they struck him on the face and asked him, saying, prophesy, who is it that smote thee? Let's go to 2264 in the Legacy Standard. And they blindfolded him and were asking him, saying, prophesy, who is the one who hit you? Who is the one he gets? One hit. It's not even described. Let's read it again in the King James. And when they had blindfolded him, they struck him on the face and asking, prophesy, who is it that smote thee? So it even takes away from the suffering of Jesus. It's just horrible. And so 2114 says, 21:4, glad I got the magnifying glass out. 21:4, I'm doing this late at night, you can tell. 21:4 says this, for they all put in their gifts out of their abundance, but she out of what she lacked put in all that she had for living. Let's go to 21:4 in the King James, this wonderful widow. For all these have of their abundance cast into the offerings of God. But she of her penury, her poorness, hath cast in all the living that she had. So, for they all put in their gifts out of their abundance, the offerings of God. You just lose something in the description there of what's going on. Let's do just a couple more here in the book of Luke, 11 and 14. This is the Lord's Prayer, 11 and 14. But it's just a shorter text and a less majestic text, as all sides would agree on. 11 and 14 that has done the study. Maybe 11 and 4. Let me get this magnifying glass out. It is, in fact, 11 and 4. 11 and 4. And so King James says, and forgive us our sins, for we also forgive everyone that is indebted to us, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. So 10:4, good buddy, and the LSB says, 11:4 says, and forgive us our sins, for we ourselves also forgive everyone who is indebted to us, and lead us not into temptation, but I want God to deliver me from evil. How about you? Not if you don't have a King James. You don't get that. So we'll do one more, and it's 11 and 2. 11 and 2. This may shock you. This one may be extraordinarily shocking. Thanks for sticking with us this long. 11 and 2. And he said unto them, when you pray, say, Father, hallowed be thy name, your kingdom come. That's all it says in verse 3. Give us each day our daily bread. Let's look at 11:2 here. And he said unto them, when you pray, say, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, as in heaven, so in earth. I want God's will to be done on earth, don't you? Just like in heaven. Not if you've got an LSB, you don't get that. So it's radically different. It's radically different for teaching, preaching, applying, reading, on and on. Stick with the King James. Stick with Reformation text Bibles. Textus Receptus Byzantine text Bibles. God bless you. We love you. See you later. Bye-bye.